Welcome guys to today's session. We'll just wait for 5-10 minutes so that others can also join, and we'll start the session for today. Good evening, guys. I see a lot of you writing no voice. We're just waiting for a couple of minutes so that others can also join us, and then we'll begin with the session. Okay? I hope all of you can hear me. Thank you, Rohit, for the confirmation. Thank you, Arshit. Great. No, Jyoti, it's not needed for today's session. Okay, guys, now let's begin the session for today. In the last lecture, okay, we went through what is social media, we understood, okay, and we understood basically we focused on Facebook, what are the different platforms, and then we moved ahead to understanding all about Facebook. Okay. Now today's lecture is in continuation to understanding the social media platforms, and the two most powerful social media platform in today's day and era. One is Facebook, which we already studied about. We learned how Facebook works, how Facebook algorithm works, what is the kind of organic reach, what is how Facebook dashboard, how we can access that, how we can optimize the Facebook business pages, okay, Facebook groups. Now, today we will focus on Instagram. No, it was last lecture I said. So we continued with Facebook and now we are continuing with Instagram. Okay. No, Jyoti, we'll cover that in regular class again. Don't worry. Okay. I'll cover it. Okay. So let's focus on Instagram. Whatever questions you guys have, we'll take it up in the group. Okay. Don't worry. So now, guys, come on. I want all of you to focus on Instagram. Okay. All your focus on Instagram. So tell me how many of you are using Instagram. I hope all of you can hear me. Okay, now I'm getting some answers and everyone is saying I'm using. Perfect. That's amazing. Oh, there are some people who are not using. Tlanga is not using it. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. If not, I'm really sorry. Most of you are there on Instagram. Okay. Jinesh is also not there. Okay. Now, to the people who are using, my question is, what is Instagram according to you? Okay. What is Instagram? Okay, George is saying he hardly uses it. Okay. Now, if we'll break down what is Instagram, we know it's a social media platform. Okay. Okay. So before we even get into that, let's understand the agenda. So this is an agenda. What everything will be Instagram. The complete focus will be Instagram, algorithm, audience, okay, strategies, types of accounts. Now, definitely. So now, okay, we are getting some creative answers also here. So Ayla is saying that it's a creative business platform. That's very creative answer. Okay, social media platform for mobile. Yes, Rohit has emphasized it correctly. Instagram is mobile specific. Okay, Instagram is a platform to connect with people and share pictures for personal or business use. Perfect answer. So Instagram as a platform emphasizes on photo and video sharing via mobile app. So whatever features you will find in your mobile app, you will not find it on your web. It's not a web friendly platform. And compared to Facebook, which also support text format of sharing, it does not. Okay. It is like an archive. You can say it's an album which you can refer to. You can create a personal album or a business album and you can share it with your loved ones. Another big advantage is that not only you can edit and publish, but you can go and take photos as well. Okay. And what you do with that, you interact with your audience through like, share, and comments. Okay, and the people who are using Instagram, they know how interesting filters are there, and you get hooked onto that. Okay, now when it was launched, after some time when it gained traction, there was a saying, "Do it for gram." Okay, so all the people this got very trending. Okay, do it for gram. You should do something which is insta worthy photo. Okay, so the whole aesthetic sense of social media was elevated through Instagram. Okay, now anyone who is 13 years old can create an account with a valid email ID. Some very fun facts, guys. 100 million photos are uploaded every 24 hours. 100 million photos. Do you understand the quantum of content being created? Okay, so we're still getting some answer. Ankush has said, yeah, it's a free photo sharing platform. Yeah, Ankush, thank you. Okay, so now 100 million photos in 24 hours in one day. Hashtag love has been the most used hashtag on Instagram and has been used 1.7 billion times. Okay, 200 million users check at least one business profile each day. So can you understand? Do you understand the power of Instagram for your business, which you can leverage? If you're not on Instagram, you're missing out. Okay, on an average, guys, last point, just please pay attention. On an average, Instagram says that afternoon is the most efficient time to post between 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. But this will differ from business to business, depending upon your industry, your domain, your user behavior. This will differ. Okay, but on an average, when you start Instagram, you can start here and then understand your audience behavior, and then you can optimize your timing accordingly. Okay, now moving on. So this is very important to understand how Instagram algorithm works. Okay, so if we understand how Instagram algorithm works, what are the things that is important for Instagram algorithm, then definitely we will be able to create content which will be pushed ahead by Instagram algorithm. Okay, we have to work in fine tune with Instagram algorithm. We have to make the algorithm very happy with the content. Okay, so guys, the first and foremost thing, friends, that we need to understand a fact that algorithm can behave in mysterious way. Okay, there might be different updates. You might think you are doing everything correct, but you're not getting that kind of traction. But you don't worry, just keep continuing with your efforts. Now, in 2021, okay, there are 6 key factors that influence Instagram algorithm to rank your to increase the reach of your post. Okay, so first and foremost is interest, relationships, timeliness, frequency, following, and usage. Okay, guys, before I go ahead and explain each of these points, I would like to know what you guys understand with each of these points. These are very generic terms. Okay, I would like to understand, just give any logical reason. It doesn't have to be right or wrong. Just it is a subjective question. Okay. Any reason which you think fits into his interest, relationship, key factor, timeliness, key factor, frequency, following, and usage. Okay. Okay. George is saying follow family and friends. Perfect. Okay. The question is that as per Instagram algorithm, these 6 key factors are very important as per the algorithm. Okay, this is what the algorithm is going to judge your post on or your Instagram feed. Okay, so what according to you guys is interest? Okay, relationship, What Instagram algorithm is looking for interest when it is saying that this is the key factor. Algorithm factors in while judging that your how many people your post should reach. Okay, so how it will judge interest, relationships, timeliness, frequency, following, and usage. Okay. Rohit, it is not like Facebook, you can say somewhat, but obviously the purpose of the platforms are very different. So the algorithm also performs differently, not exactly the same. Okay. It is saying what people are looking for and how does it relate to people. Okay. What else, guys? Now, let me reveal it a little more for all of you, okay? Okay, when we're saying interest is more to what we are into, maybe like pleasures. Example, my interest is towards food, so I might go after post that has food in. Perfect. No, but your logic is correct. Your logic is correct. Yes, definitely, guys. Okay. Now, let's talk about interest. How many, how much you would care about a post. So, your Instagram feed isn't only based on who you follow. Okay, it's not only about the people you follow, but it is also based on the accounts and type of post you have liked in the history. Okay, for example, if I am following my family and friends, so whatever I see is not only what they are posting, but the brands that I am following. Okay, if I'm following Nike or Adidas, all the posts that they are doing. Apart from that, if I'm liking any inspiration quotes or any memes, that would also be part of my Instagram feed. Okay, so basically, what you see in your Instagram feed is a combination of all your Instagram behavior. So, as a user, whatever action you take on Instagram, okay, let me just go to my Instagram account. I'm going to switch account. Let me log into my personal account rather, that will be better. Okay, no worries. Let me just log in from this account. Okay. Now, this is my new news feed. So it is not only showing my family and friends, but it's showing all the post that I'm liking. Okay, this is about a community called We Happy Vegans. This is about food. Okay, this is about veganism. So even the memes that I'm following, even the pages which are related to memes, that are past part of my post, that are past part of my news feed. Sorry. Okay. Now, even in this, a very important part is engagement. Okay, let's go to presentation. Okay, engagement is a very important part for engagement is very important part for Instagram algorithm. When it comes to feed performance, this is what this is as we have newsfeed on Facebook. We also have Instafeed. How we want to. Now, algorithm prioritize the content which is most engagement. Okay. So, but what are the engagement metrics we have to understand here very carefully? The important engagement metrics for feed. Okay, for Instagram algorithm to rank your post in the feed are comments. Okay, the moment you click here, okay, comments, like, and share. Okay, and for videos, views for videos. So this thing we have to always remember that we have to develop our content. It will help us in two ways. What we infer from this, it is very important that we've understood that interest as a user, my interest is very crucial for Instagram algorithm to rank my content. Now, from here, what I infer as a marketer, as a business owner, or as an entrepreneur, that when I'm developing the content, I have to put myself in my consumer's shoes and see if that content resonates with them or not. Okay. Second point is relationships. Now, relationships, Instagram wants to prioritize posts from your friends, family, and accounts that you care about. As a user, the accounts that you care about. Okay. In order for Instagram to show what you want, what you really want, the algorithm uses your interaction to piece together who is closest to you. Okay. So, as I said, algorithms are very smart. They are noticing each and every action what we are taking as a users. Okay, so by with whom we are interacting the most on Instagram, whose comment. See, if you have a sister, brother, family member, or a very close friend on Instagram, the moment they post something, you will go like and comment. Okay, on a distant, this is a user behavior. On a distant friend, you might not want to comment. You just might like and move ahead. Okay, but someone who is close to you will always want to comment. Okay, so people whose content you like, probably including stories and videos as well. People you directly message. Even they are constantly monitoring your DM as well. People you search. Okay, Instagram you can go and search people. I'll show it to you guys later. Quickly, and people you know in real life. So Instagram gets to know the kind of conversations that you have, the photos. It gets to know that these people actually know each other in real life. Okay. We'll try to calculate this relationship and your interest level as soon as you follow someone by serving their content and monitoring how you engage. Okay. So, for example, if I follow my sister the most and I'm commenting and sharing whatever she is posting on Instagram, Instagram algorithm is constantly monitoring that. Okay, it will calculate both my relationship and interest level, and accordingly, it will deliver the news feed for me. Okay, now here we see relevancy and timeliness in one of the series. Slide we show timeliness, and here
It's one and the same thing. Not only algorithm pays attention to how much engagement you post, but it also looks at how long ago your photo was posted. Okay, you cannot be redundant in Instagram algorithms. Speed. You have to have latest post. You cannot feel that okay, I'll go once in a week and I'll post on Instagram and algorithm will be happy. No, there are businesses, there are use cases which they have posted several times in a day. Okay. And several times I'll define that when I discuss the strategies, I'll define how many times you can go and post on Instagram. So you have to be consistent. Okay. Algorithm cares about when you post it because it always wants to serve the latest, most interesting post. Okay. So Instagram algorithm wants us to keep updating because the algorithm also, the platform wants to show the most latest posts, not outdated ones. Okay. As I told you earlier that the best time to post on Instagram on an average is 1 to 5 p.m. Okay. But as you grow your followers, as you grow your fan base, you will get to know your own best timing to post on Instagram. And that would increase your reach and get more likes and followers for your page. What is the biggest advantage? That when you post on the best time is that your followers are online and most active, and you give yourself a better chance of getting more likes. Okay, you do it for your followers. Now, so we have talked about interest, we talked about agency, we talked about relationships. Now, frequency. How often do you open your Insta app? Okay, if you are a frequent scroller, your feed will look more chronological. So if you do it 6 times a day, 4 times a day, or 3 times a week, or 3 times 15 days, okay, basis that your feed, you will see the feed according to that as well. Okay, it does not say that okay, this is the latest post, and even a person who visited last month, I'm going to show what is the present current news. No, since Instagram tries to show you the best post since you last visited. Okay, if you visited a month back, it will consider that. The algorithm will consider that. It will not be it will not be updated. It will not be the current scenario or the current news. It won't be in chronological order. It will be basically what Instagram wants you to show, what Instagram feels that you will be interested in. Now, moving on quickly, we'll discuss about following. Okay, so how many accounts you're following, how many people you're following. Okay, so once you gain a little traction, you will okay, guys, is it better now? There's some signal issues happening. Okay, thank you guys. Great. Now, understanding the following part.
But how many people do you follow on Instagram? Okay, if you follow a lot of people, then Instagram has more option to choose from. So you probably won't see all of the posts from every account. Okay, if you, on a related note, it could be worth systematically removing inactive or ghost followers. So if you see there are a lot of people who are following you, but they are inactive or they are ghost or they might be bot as well, fake accounts, which you don't need on your Instagram page. Okay. So quality, just quantity does not, uh, Instagram algorithm does not like quantity only, it likes quality. Okay, if you have handful of followers in the start, but they're interacting and engaging with your content, then your feed will have much higher reach. But if you have millions of followers, but the content that you are posting, they're not resonating with it, they're not engaging and interacting with it, it will be of no use. Okay, so it will harm you rather than give any positive output. Last but not the least, usage. Okay, so depending on what kind of content you consume and how long you stay, Instagram algorithm is going to design your news feed. Okay, the more time you spend, okay, you will see a better display of content. Okay, the lesser time you spend, it will just show you the day's highlight. It will not let you reach to the meaty content unless until it's an ad. Okay, so about the Instagram algorithm. Okay, it is very important that we understand the important points which the algorithm takes into consideration and design our strategy and content accordingly. Okay, now another very important thing is to understand the business and the target audience. Okay, as a marketer or as an entrepreneur, you should know what is your market and where you need to target. Instagram currently has almost 500 million monthly active users. Again, a huge potential for any business. But having said that, the business needs to understand that is it the right platform for me? The highest percentage of users are from 13 to 34, or we could say 40, if you want to push it. But these are the highest percentage of users and more women than men. Okay. Now, according to suitability, as I said, that business needs to understand that is it the area where I need to represent myself? Is it the platform which I need to represent myself on? Okay. It is designed, as you all know, it's for photo sharing and video sharing. It works best for B2C business that has strong visual angles, okay, like lifestyle, food, fashion, luxury goods. Okay, these are aesthetically very pleasing to look at. People want to look at good lifestyle photos, good food shots, steaming hot shots, videos, fashion, luxury. All these things we like to look at. And we'll share, we'll comment, we'll double tap so that we like it. However, it can be effectively used for any type of business. Okay, but the business has to be smart enough to see how they want to use how they want to leverage Instagram. Okay, if you're using for a B2B business, you should know how you want to leverage the visual aspect of Instagram. Okay, so anything which has a visual representation should definitely have a presence on Instagram. Okay, again, it is best for engaging audience, brand building, and visual storytelling. Okay, so everything has to do with visuals. Either you do through static images or you do through videos. Okay, it's a visual storytelling platform. Now, having understood this, now let's understand that as I showed you in the earlier slide, 13 to 17 years old people use the Instagram most. Almost 72% of the audience which are present on Instagram fall in this bracket. Then 18 to 29, then 30 to 49, and so on and so forth. A very lesser audience of a mature audience is very less on Instagram. Okay, as I said, Facebook is a better platform to tab into this age bracket. Now, 43% of females and 31% of males are active on Instagram. So any product which is more female uh, focused or oriented can get a better traction on Instagram compared to any other platform. Now, understanding the Instagram reach. Okay, let's look at some statistics. It depends on the kind of number of followers you have. Okay, so obviously, as in Facebook, we have seen the organic reach is going down. Okay, so the same is with Instagram as well. But here, the algorithm also considers the number of followers you have. If you have almost 10K followers, then your reach would be around 27%. Okay, your 10K to 50K, your reach will be 25. More than 25K to 2 lakhs, 18%, and above 2 lakhs, your reach would be only 14%. Okay, so as you grow in your reach and as time moves on, the organic reach will start coming down further down. Now, this is very important, guys. Pay a lot of attention here. Based on the industry, okay, what industry we belong to, shopping and retail, media, food and beverages, consumer brands, travel, or public figure. Based on the industry, these different industry, what is the engagement rate? This is on average, okay, as per the industry. What is the reach on engagement, and number of media posted per day? Okay, so when we talk about shopping and retail, so from in brands like Shopperstop or Tommy Hilfiger or Veromoda, Zara, any of these brands, when they post, the kind of engagement rate that they get is 2.8%. Okay, and the post reaches to almost 29, almost close to 30% of their current followers on the page. Okay, then engagement on reach. So what does it mean? That what is the engagement rate for the people who are able to see the post? Okay, it is close to 8%. Okay, and how many number of posts per day? Close to 99 posts per day. Okay, so for media industry, if you will see, the highest engagement rate we have is for public figure. Okay, reach is for media. Again, engagement on reach is for public figures. Okay, the number of posts they are doing is less, almost, yeah, almost close to lower end. Okay, so why, can you guys tell why public figures have a better engagement rate, and engagement and reach is also better for them compared to any other domain or industry? Okay, I could see some answers coming in. Wait for some more time. Okay, many followers. Fans. Okay. What else, guys? There is one major reason that we look more often at the newsfeed of public figures compared to any other domain. Think about it. One very prominent reason. Okay, Kalinga, I got your answer. Influence. Yes, that is correct. I'm looking for something else. Whatever you guys are saying is definitely correct. Trust of people towards them, that is correct. To look at what is going on in their life is correct. Okay, definitely we like to follow lifestyle of famous people and know what is happening in their life. Okay, there's one very, very significant difference. Yeah, they are trending, they are influencers. That's why we want to follow them and know what's happening in their lives, right? Apart from that, yes, we are attracted to them. Popularity, yes. Okay, just one more minute, then I'll reveal it. Yeah, neural, definitely their lifestyle. We love to see where they are, where they are holiday, where they're taking their next vacation. Yes, you're getting close. Kalinga, was getting close. Advertisement, yes. Think more in that direction. Obviously, they are informational, persuasive. Yes. Ad review. Yeah, somewhat. Okay. So, guys, the biggest reason that we all love to follow public figures or influencers is because they are not trying to hard sell us anything. We know that, yeah, they obviously they have their own credibility. That's why they have millions of fans. If we go on any big celeb or any influencer who's doing really great in their own niche, we know they are not trying to hard sell us anything. They might be doing some promotions. Okay, they might be promoting a brand, but they are not doing any hard selling, and we have a personal connection to them. Even if any celebrity or any influencer that we follow, we like their content. Even if they're into travel kind of niche, they're into beauty or fashion niche, we resonate with their content. Okay, if for example I see a fashion influencer styling a sari in that way, I might personally try it out. Okay, you guys might personally try it out. So as a public figure or an influencer, they are not trying to hard sell anything. They're organically creating content for the consumption of their users or their fan base. Okay, somewhere in between they collaborate and do brand promotions. Okay, and it's not a hard sell, it's a suggestion based thing. That's the reason that it gets the maximum traction. Now, do you guys agree? Okay, cool. Guys, any questions till now before we move ahead and see the types of accounts? Cool. How about others? So, impression means the same thing. Okay, impression means the same thing across the digital platforms. Okay, someone seeing the post, it's appearing there. Okay, appearing on the news feed. Okay, so Arshad, that's a very subjective question that depends on what kind of business you have. Okay, what kind of target audience you want to reach. Okay, then only you can choose. Or if you are into B2C kind of a business, it is important to have your presence on both the platform. Okay, so impression might not be related to engaging. Okay, so if someone, how impression is registered, that if you're going through your news feed, you just scrolled through it. Okay, you didn't even pay attention to it, then also it's counted as an impression. It appeared on your news feed, did you see it or no, it did not make any difference, but that is counted as one impression. Okay, but when you engage, when you like, share, comment, that is engagement. Okay, engagement is much deeper than compared to impression. Okay, so moving on. So tell me, guys, tell me, friends, how many types of Instagram accounts do we have? Sure, Aila. Thank you. Any day. How many types of Instagram accounts do we have? Okay, got it. Two. Okay, so we are getting some different answers. Two, three. Okay, some are saying two, some are saying three. Okay, three. Private, public. Harshit is saying four. Private, public, business, and professional. Okay. Okay, business and personal. Mm-hmm. I see some more answers coming in. Prachi is saying two. Ankush has got the right answer. Okay. So now tell me, guys, how many of you have a personal account? I'm sure most of you are already on Instagram and using personal account. So when we go to Instagram and we create our account, we create a private account or a personal account. Okay. From a private account, going public is a functionality, Harshit. Okay, I'll just talk about it. Okay. Harideep, there are three kinds of accounts that we can create on Instagram. Okay. The first and the foremost that we create is for a private account. That's how we all started on Instagram. Okay. But as it gained traction and businesses got very interested to be on Instagram, okay, Two others are business and creators account. Okay, so for creators, all the people who are influencers in different niches, who are public figures, so actors, artists, athletes, bloggers, comedians, entrepreneurs, fashion model, journalists, musicians. Okay, for them it's a creator account. Okay, so the functionality are little bit different. We'll discuss about that when we go further in the presentation. And then we have hardcore business account, where all the, either you are a food business or you are any retail outlet or a brand like Tommy, Zara, okay, any brand, then they come under business. Or even any local business, if you have a dentistry, so if you're a doctor, dentist, if you're a doctor, you are a hairdresser, you have a salon of your own, then you go ahead and create a business account for yourself. Okay, then now next, very important, how do I switch my account? Okay, it's a how do I switch. So right now I am using my account as a personal account. So the best part is that if you want to create another account as a business, as a creator, you can go ahead and do that. Apart from that, if you want to switch your personal account to a business account or a creator account, what you need to do is just go to settings. Okay, go to account, go to settings. So now it has changed a little bit. Okay, during COVID, we saw a lot of development happening in all the apps. Now what you have to do, you will go to your app, you click on the three. Okay, you will go to the page, you will click on the three bars on the top right hand side. You will see a setting button exactly like this button. Click on that and go to accounts. The moment you will go to accounts, in bottom you will see switch to personal account or switch to creator account. So right now I am at a business account. Okay, the account that I have opened for myself is a business account. So in blue you will see switch to, if you are on your personal account, it will show you switch to business account or switch to creators account. Okay, now that's how you switch between accounts. And the best part is that it is free of cost and there is no time duration. You can do as per your will. Whenever you want, you can switch between accounts. Okay, you can switch whenever you want. See, these are the exact settings. Okay, you go to settings, you go to accounts, and here it will reflect like this. So again, this is a business account that we are looking at. That's why it is showing us the option to switch to personal account or switch to creators account, creator account. Okay, if you are on a personal account, and then it will show you switch to business or creator account. Okay, it's very simple, guys. Okay, then there are all the other features. Within settings, you can start, follow and invite people. You can start inviting your friends. Okay, whatever activities you have done that. Your notification, your business. This is basically your shop. Okay, privacy, payments, ads, that all you can control from here. Now, what are the pros and cons of personal account and business account? So, the pros of a personal account is that it's a private setting. Okay, the people who are following you and whose request you are following, they can only see your content. No one else can see what you are posting. Who, no one can else see your content. It's a safe account. No one can see your pictures. Only your private group can. The people who you allow to follow can see your pictures. That is a big advantage of a personal group, personal account. No, Instagram ads is not totally free. How can ad be a free, Jyoti? That is not possible, right? Ads cannot be free. Okay, then let's stick to the topic, Jyoti. I'll request you, let's stick to the topic. Okay. I'll answer all the questions later. We'll keep good 20 minutes for Q&A round, okay? Good 15-20 minutes for Q&A. So now your organic reach is much higher. As I told you, algorithm is very smart. It knows that it's a personal account and they're not trying to sell anything. Okay, so the organic reach between your family members and friends is very smart, very high. Ability to connect multiple Facebook pages and profile. So you can connect your Facebook pages and profile, multiple different Facebook pages and profile you can connect it. But when you use a business account, there are different kind of advantages attached to it. Okay, your organic reach might not be as high as personal account, but it comes with a contact button. It comes with address and location, which is your real estate on Instagram. Okay, once we go to Instagram and see it, you will understand that how little space is there on Instagram to talk about your own business. Okay, your followers analytics. So how, why, when people are following you, what are the posts that are getting the most results, and then ad capabilities. Okay, if you're a business account, you can also run ads on Instagram. Now, another thing very important for us to understand, what are the advantages of a business account? So this is between personal and business. But if I have to choose that I want to be a creator account or I want a business account, what are the challenges or what are the advantages of having each of these accounts? So these are some of the account features which I've listed here. When you create either business or creator account, you will get to see your detailed growth analytics. Okay, so you can see daily growth, daily likes, followers, who are following you, who are unfollowing you, all that kind of things you can see. Flexible profile display, choose to display your contact category or not. So if you want to display your category, so when I say category, initially here we were defining, right? Okay. Something happened just. Here we were defining our category. Okay, choose categories for your business profile, what you want to show. Okay, now in both the accounts you get an advantage to hide it. If you don't want to show it, you can hide it. Access to Creator Studio. This is another tool by Facebook. I'll show you briefly. Okay, very briefly I'll touch upon it because we'll not have that much of time. Okay, so you both can access business and creators account. Now, some advantages that business account get over creators account is custom audience targeting. Okay, brands can amplify the content on high quality of audience. Okay, so when I say custom audience targeting, they can specify, I want to only reach women of this particular age. Okay, if someone is launching tank tops for a audience of 13 to 17 kind of a range, okay, teenagers, then they can specify, I only want to show my content and my ads to these people. But when in creators, this advantage is not there. Okay, again, third party app integration, scheduling post and advertising permissions. Again, it is little complicated with creators account, but with a business account you can really do that. Messaging filter is available for both the accounts at same level. So these are some of the advantages and that business account has over creators account. Okay, and for your business or as an influencer, you should test with both. Okay, it's not that if you're an influencer you should only use creators account. It is not like that. If you feel that you are getting better insights and you are getting better control of your account from a business account, you could easily do that. There is no policy restriction from Instagram side. It is completely in 100% your choice and your decision to make. Okay, so there is nothing that Instagram is going to hold you or stop you from doing. Now, guys, let's take a 5 minutes break and then we'll continue. Okay. I hope all of you are back. Okay, great. Let's move on. So as we discussed earlier, that the brands which are aesthetically very appealing, okay, which have a high visual content, they do very well on Instagram. Okay, and in 2020, these are the 5 domains which did very well in terms of frequency and grouping of hashtags. So fashion was the first and the foremost domain or industry which did very well on Instagram. Hashtags like fashion, style, fashion blogger, OTT, outfit, street style, fashionista, okay, outfit of the day, Insta style. These kind of hashtags really worked well for fashion industry. Okay, then obviously food. As we say, if we are pleased by seeing at the food, then definitely we are going to like the taste. Okay, if you see what you are going to consume, you are definitely going to like it, because we consume our food first by looking at it. Okay, then we eat it. So definitely food industry did very well on Instagram as a topic, as a trending topic. They were two: food, foodie, food porn, yummy, delicious, food, foodstagram, tasty, food photography. These were some of the top hashtags for this particular category. Okay, again, designing. Okay, it's a very versatile field. It could be graphic designer, interior designer, furniture design. Okay, so even if you see the hashtags, it is versatile. Design, interior design, home decor, architects, interior decor, furniture, and designer. So this tells us that it's all about your interior designing, your home, your office space. Okay, not about graphic designing. Okay, in terms of designing, this is the area considering to your real estate kind site that is being focused here. Okay, then obviously travel. Okay, so as a travel page on Instagram, you can have huge success. You know, word is your oyster. You can share anything around the world. Okay, travelgram, Insta travel, wanderlust, adventure, hashtag vacation, hashtag travel photography. Okay, and then definitely your fitness. Okay, anyone into fitness kind of industry or domain will definitely do very good on Instagram. Okay, any photo running, doing burpees, okay, doing planks, anything would do very well. Now we know what are the industry which has worked best on Instagram last year. And now we also need to understand that why business should use Instagram. Why all these business should use Instagram? Because we have 1 billion plus active Instagram accounts worldwide, and 80% of accounts follow a business. So for any business who wants to increase its reach, they should definitely have a presence on Instagram. And 60% of the users discover a new product on Instagram. In today's age, if your business is not on Instagram, it is an outdated business. So you need to have your presence on Instagram. Okay, you're losing a large number of audiences. Okay, so for B2B, it might be a little different, but from a B2C perspective, you should definitely be on Instagram. Now, very important, guys. Now we are moving towards how can I optimize my Instagram profile. Okay, I have a business page. Everything is there. Okay, I have a business page. How can I optimize it? What can I do to optimize my business page? We are getting into that area now. So if you will see on Instagram, you have very little real estate. Okay, this is from a business account perspective. What I'm going to explain and share here, the ways to optimize your business account. Okay, now it is very important that you have your profile photo right. Ideally, it should be a so sorry, guys, excuse me. What I was saying here, ideally it should be a business logo, and the logo should be a square size logo. Okay, if you will upload a rectangle or any other ratio, it would not fit into the area or the size which Instagram has donated for your profile pic. Okay, this profile description is, guys, from business account perspective. Okay, now coming to your name and username, both are SEO friendly, both are searchable. So when I say SEO friendly and searchable, so anyone can go here and say, okay, let's say Tommy. Now, I'm not following this brand on this account, okay, but I just went ahead and wrote Tommy. So this is, you can see, I think you guys can't see my Google screen. Okay, let me share my Google window. Now, what did I do? This here, can you see the search bar? Okay, I just went ahead and said Tommy. Okay, I'm going to go back to Instagram and I'm going to go and say, at the moment I wrote TOMMY, as Google gives us certain suggestions, the Instagram search acts in the similar way. If you will see, it is giving me so many suggestions. What I mean. So the first and the foremost is Tommy Hilfiger. That's what only I was looking for. Okay. Now once I come here on the page, okay, it is a business account. I can tell you here, this is the name of the account and this is the username, and both are exactly same. Okay, that's why I can search so easily for the brand. So now I hope you guys can see the presentation. Okay, so whatever you put, Niti, whatever you put here, okay, this is your name. Here, where you can see Tommy Hilfiger, that is your name, and this is your username. Now, for example, this brand, Tommy Hilfiger, they would have said their name as Tommy Hilfiger, and here they would have said bags, clothes, bags, apparel, shoes, or anything like that. Okay, that depends on you what you want to do. Okay, so if you want to put your username there, your brand name only, both in the space of, okay, let me go to presentation. Now, so it is completely on you. You want to put your own brand name here, or you want to put brand name and the service. So see, Tommy is a big name, everyone knows that. If you are if your brand name is completely different from the product or services that you are offering, then definitely as a name you could type your brand name, and in the username you could type the service or products that you are offering. Okay, for example, okay, if Apple is have been a brand that is getting launched now, we would never know a brand Apple can launch phones. Okay, so they have invested a lot in their brand value and brand equity and creating the awareness about that. So instantly when someone talks about Apple, we know what people are talking about. Okay, but not in the world we could imagine that it's about mobile phones if they would have launched now. So if you are a starter brand or a starter company, and you don't, your brand name is completely different from what you do, go ahead in username and type your service or brand. Okay. Yes, yes. It could be created. It could be changed. Sorry, Niti. Yeah, you could change your username and brand, your name as well. Okay. From editing, once you create a business account, just click on edit. It will take you to a page like this. Okay, which have all these information, and then from there you can edit any of this. And guys, trust me, this is the only real estate that you get on Instagram to talk about who you are, what you do, and how you can benefit your audiences or potential customers from the product or services you have to offer them. Okay, ensure that you give your website link here. Okay, and then bio is very important. It's very important. Try to use all 150 characters that you have to summarize your company, your product, your mission, and your vision, whatever you have, okay, whatever you are trying to achieve. Category, utilize this feature to indicate your niche. Okay, if you are an apparel business or a doctor or a restaurant, then ensure that you make use of it. Then very important guys, contact button, call to action buttons. Okay, CTAs. We'll see a live example also. Email, direction, and call. So what all you need to add here? Okay, ensure that you give your phone number if need be. You give your email, direction, and address. Now let's look at an example. So this is the kind of window it will open when you go and click on edit. It'll ask you to change your profile pic, your name, your username, website link, your bio, and all the other information. Okay. Now let's look at this example. I hope you guys can see a little bit. It's little blur. The image is little blur. Okay. Now have a look at this description, guys, on the left hand side. Okay, which is saying before. Okay, and then have the look at after description. Your bio description. Then tell me which one you are able to understand better, which is communicating to you better. Yeah, definitely it will change, right? You will, if you're logging in by a username, then it would change that. Okay, and if you're logging in with your mobile number, then it would remain the same. Okay, how about others? Niti and Prachi are saying the right one. Okay, after. Singam is saying after. Jignesh is saying after. Okay. Okay. So most of you are saying after. Okay. Jyoti, what I mean to ask is that this is a description we studied. Okay. This is how you optimize your profile description. This is the only space you get on Instagram to talk about your business or yourself or your product or your company. Okay. This is the only space that you get to talk about. Now I'm just showing you an example that earlier the business profile of this company was described in this way. Okay. Then later it got corrected in this way. Which one you understand better? Okay. Now most of you have said after. That is correct. Okay. Why? Because for people to discover their brand name, so how they have done, their brand name is Veersons that they are using as the username, and they have named the company as Chicken Curry Studio. The category is into apparel and clothing. From here we can see the category is completely missing, it's not there. Okay. We don't know what it is all about. Here we can see authentic chicken curry apparel. Adding the word authentic builds a lot of trust for people who don't know the brand. Then adding handcrafted by artisans in Lucknow. Okay, so handcrafted since 1930. It is not adding any angle apart from that how old it is. But when we say handcrafted by the local artisans, it gives a feel of the product. Okay, it's handmade, and they are also highlighting their USP by saying this and highlighting a feature that the products are deliverable worldwide. Anyone can order them. Then we can see the WhatsApp number there. You can reach out quickly, and how they have optimized some of the hashtags, handwork, chicken curry embroideries, so on and so forth. Then we see a very clear business address here. Okay, address is added here, but address, how it is added? It is added in the description part. Okay, earlier they added the description here in the bio. That's why it is not a hyperlink. Now, when they have added at the right place, it's a hyperlink. The moment anyone clicks on it, it will take them to Google Map and navigate them to this particular shop if they want to visit it locally. Okay. Then you have message and contact if anyone wants to message and contact them. So there is a lot of difference here. You will see none of these features are highlighted. Okay, there is a website as well. Sorry, I missed after the hashtags. The website is also here. Okay, so none of the features are mentioned. It is not an optimized portfolio for a business. They are wasting the real estate what Instagram is providing. Apart from this, you can talk nowhere. In any post, you can't give your link, right? In Facebook, if I post anything, I can just attach a link there. Okay, but with Instagram, you can't do that. This is the only one place you can do it. Okay, so it is very important that while writing your business profile here, you pay a lot of attention. Okay, and take your time to complete this part for Instagram. Now, okay, quickly we'll see what are some of the strategies that work for Instagram. As while we were discussing about the algorithm, it kept seeing the frequency, timing. So, how important it is to post consistently on Instagram. Okay, let's go and see at some examples. So, the first and foremost strategy is to you need to post consistently on Instagram. Okay, I don't know. I hope all of you can see my screen. Can I get a quick confirmation? I have opened a Instagram window where I hope you can see Tommy Hilfiger brand. Great. All of you can see that. Now, let's first look at Tommy as a brand. How many times they are posting in a day? Okay. 1 day ago it was posted. 1 day ago. Sorry, it was the same post. 3 days back. 4 days back. 5 days back. 6 days back. A week back. Okay. So they are almost posting one post a day. Now, let's look at, have you guys heard about Founder? Okay, it's a magazine, it's an entrepreneurial magazine, and they started from Instagram. Okay, let's see what they're currently doing, and then I'll talk about how they started and how many posts they were doing earlier. So this is all about entrepreneurs. You will see here, okay, from Shark Tank, Damon is here, and now this has been posted 29 minutes back. Okay, 29 minutes back, this post have been posted. Now, let's see. This was 3 hours back. Okay, so two posts. 8 hours back. Okay, so we're still in the same day. 10 hours back. 12 hours back. How many posts till now? 4, right? Or 5. So we started here 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, till now within 12 hours, 5 posts. 15 hours back, 6th. Then 17 hours back, 7th post. 20 hours back, 8th post. Now, this is 1 day back. Sarah Blake. Okay. Another entrepreneur from Shark Tank. Now, a magazine like Founder, which has 2.8 million followers. Okay. I'm talking about million followers. They are posting 8 to 9 times in a day. Okay. So, you being a starter, you have liberty to post around 10 times in a day. Okay, post, but your content should be worthy of sharing, commenting, and liking. Okay, so we only focused on the number of posts per day. Now let's focus on the content that they are generating. Okay, so can you see the kind of views they have got? 4,000, close to 4,200 views. Okay, only 31 minutes ago. Okay, only 31 minutes ago, and they have already got so many views. It is also because they have close to 3 million followers, right? 7 comments, 5,000, close to 5,500 likes, and 62 comments. Okay, around 4,400 likes and 57 comments. So you will see that their content is very engaging. Okay, 105 likes, 105 comments, and what it is saying, believe you can, and you are halfway there. Okay, let's analyze some of the I can, we can, encourage yourself. So this is just a motivational quote that they are putting out there for people, and see how much appreciation they're getting. So it is very important to resonate with their audience. So what it means that 2.8 million followers they have, and they resonate with their audience very well. Okay, and when they started, you will see, let me just scroll down a bit. So all the big famous entrepreneurs, Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, they are quoting them. Okay. Jeff Bezos, Tony Robbins. So all the big people there, they're quoting them. Okay. And across you will see they have very good engagement rate. Okay, so their strategy is very simple. Just keep your audience motivated. Now, so let's go back to our presentation. No, Prachi, there is no limit. Okay, there is no limit to it. You can post as many as you want, but at the same time, the content should be comment worthy, share worthy, like worthy. Okay, your content should not, if you just don't focus on quantity, also focus on quality. If you feel that right now with the kind of time you have in hand or the kind of resources you have, you can only post thrice a day, because that's when you can create a quality content. Stop yourself there. Okay, don't get into a habit of generating quantity but no quality. Okay, so ensure that you guys focus more on quality than quantity. Quantity would come later, gradually you will get there, but first focus should be on quality content. That is my suggestion. I'm going to share link of this page. As you guys are all aspirants of digital marketing and you want to learn more, you guys should definitely follow this. Okay, now another strategy is a follow and follow strategy. Okay, so I am not a big fan of this strategy, but once you start, so okay, just let me take a step back. So on an average, if you are posting 9 times a day, that is good enough for your brand. Okay, trust me, you will do wonders. But on every single day without any gap, from Monday to Sunday, and then your circle should keep going on and on and on and on. Okay, and you will see a good traction. Now, coming to next strategy, which is follow unfollow. I'm not a very good, I'm not a fan of this strategy, but it do works when you're starting your Instagram account. So what it does is that how you should go about it. Okay. Jyoti, the good timing on average is 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Okay, that is where you can start. But as you grow your Instagram fan base, go into analytics and see. I'll come to that in the presentation where you can see. Okay, go and into analytics and see when your audience is present the most. Okay, and then start posting during that time. Okay, that's a process, but initially you have to test. Okay, initially you have to test in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, and see where it is, where you are getting most traction. Follow and follow is very simple strategy. Okay, yeah, that's also correct. The ghost followers. Sometimes, see, even there is a strategy how you go about follow and follow. Okay, if you'll go blindly, then definitely you will get lots of ghost followers. But if you want to avoid ghost followers, the strategy that you should follow is that go and find top five competitors of yours. Okay, visit their profile and start following their audience, because see, there's a logic behind it. They're into the same niche, they're into same business. Okay, anyone into jewelry, find out which are the jewelry brands they're doing good. They're say you should be in the same niche. Okay, it's not like if you are an expert of silver jewelry, you should not go and follow Tanishq followers. They are never going to buy silver jewelry, right? As much as they can do, you should always be in your niche. If you're a fast food, try to find people into a fast food category. If you're into apparel, handcrafted apparel, find that category and go and follow your immediate and direct competitors. Okay, once you start following their audiences, the chances that you get ghost followers reduces a bit. Okay, try this. Now, again, focus on video. That is the biggest. Your live videos as much as you can go live on Facebook or Instagram. It is good for you to grow organically. Again, sharing stories. If you can do live stories, that would be the best for it. Use of quality hashtags, guys, it is very, very important from Instagram perspective and even from Facebook's perspective. Facebook will expand its reach for hashtags in 2021. Okay, so doing a quality research around your niche, what are the trending hashtags and what are some non-trending hashtags? That is another strategy. Sometimes when you only follow the hashtags which have millions of people following it, the chances that your content would get visibility lowers. Okay, because there are lots many people who are sharing content related to same hashtag. Also, tag your content in the hashtags which have less number of followers, 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000. Okay, the chances of your content getting more views and more reach is much higher. Niti, just go on Google and type. Okay, if I'll show you. So Google, just Google it. For example, if I am into fast food, just say fast food hashtags for Instagram. Okay, so it will come best hashtags. Okay, just copy these best. These are all 30 hashtags. Okay, I'll come to that. Why? Now, another very great strategy. Okay. So let me share my Insta window. Now, another amazing strategy, you will see a lot of pages are following. I think founder was following it earlier when they started. I'm not really sure are they doing it right now or no. They're not doing it now. Let me further go back. Yep, got it. So another great strategy is, guys, when you post anything on Instagram, okay, so there is an option to write a description. So see what description they have written. It's just spot on with a emoji. Okay, now the hashtag has gone into their comment. Ideally it should be the first comment, but someone commented before that. Okay, so you have the liberty to maximum put 30 hashtag per post. Okay, so for each post you could put 30 hashtags. So once you go here and find, and these are exactly 30 hashtags, you can just go and copy and paste them. Okay, that's how. So now you can also see top 10 hashtags for fast food. Fast food has 40%, then 13. So you can choose which ones do you want to actually put. Okay, they will also show you number of posts per hashtag. Now, so this is a very good strategy to maximize the usage of your hashtags and not crowd your description or the caption part of your Instagram post. Okay. Okay. I see a lot of questions here. Now let me address one by one. Okay, does hashtag help us to get? Yes, Linda, it definitely help us to get more people, because when I put hashtags, so for example, I am going to click on this hashtag entrepreneur. Okay, it is like a repository. Okay, how it works, it is like an album. All the people who have used this hashtag in their post, I can see all the posts here. Okay, once I am going through the content of this post, I might like something and I might find your business from here as well. Okay, so hashtag definitely helps you to find better, to find more target audience. So definitely you should use hashtag in each and every post. Okay, now the simple reason is that your uh, this thing will look presentable. Let me go back. Okay, so here the simple reason is that your caption is looking presentable. You're not crowding your caption, and your, so for example, this is here you have a very small caption, but wherein you have a large caption and you will not be able to accommodate 30 hashtags, then what? In that condition also it comes very handy. Okay. And a live video is definitely, it's for fun, but it will get you more traction, Jyoti. The more fun you can have on live video, the more audience you will attract. Okay. In a legit way, I mean. Now, after hashtags, user generated content. So, what do you guys understand by user generated content? I know you guys must be tired. We're close to closing our session, but just one last question. What do you guys understand by user generated content? Okay. Based on users' interaction every day on social media, Ayla is saying that Stuti is saying content generated by users' preference or last click comments. Okay. What else? The most used, Niti is saying the most used hashtag by people. Okay, I'm getting some very creative answers. Amazing, guys. How about others? Okay, Sandeep is saying any kind of content like video. Okay, video image that is posted by user. Fantastic. Followers, Singham is saying, Stuti Singh recommended post from the liked post, previous liked post, any content that is created by people. Okay, Sandeep, Sandeep and Samira, I guess. Yeah. Okay, I'm getting some more answers created by people. Yes. So all the people who have said that the content that is created by the end user is called user generated content. For example, if I am looking at Tommy Hilfiger brand, okay, and they create any content, not Kavita, not really paid review by brand ambassador would not fall under user generated content. That would be basically a collaboration. Okay, I'll come to that. Yeah, any type of content. It could be video, it could be image, any kind of content that is generated by any of your users. Can you guys see my screen? I'm on my Instagram page. Okay. Oh, so sorry. Let me share my Instagram. Just sharing it, okay? I didn't. So now, for example, companies do different campaigns to get users. So what is the biggest purpose of user generated content is to engage your target audience. Okay. So any campaign which is related to, any campaign, it could be like buy a Tommy Hilfiger and tag us on, this jacket. Another brand, Wayfair. Okay. Uh, it's a furniture brand. Okay. Home is our happy place. That's their catch. Now they created a campaign where they wanted the users to share the stuff that they have bought online. So the campaign, have you started decorating yet? So most of their content is generated by the users. Okay, you will see. Let me see another. So what kind of IKEA is a very good example. Who let's quickly look at IKEA. Well, this was an old campaign which they did. So IKEA does this a lot to get a user generated content to create campaigns around it. They do it. See, this is a collaboration video probably. Yeah, this is a collaboration video. It's not a user generated content. Okay. So any content which is generated by your end users. For example, if Nike launches a campaign, buy from us, uh, share your picture with us and get 5% cashback in your loyalty account or something like that. Okay, so here Nike is rewarding them to generate content for them. Okay, so then you would want to do it, right? Now quickly going back to the presentation. I want to keep some time for the question and answers. Okay. Now, collaborations are very important part of marketing strategy. And the moment Instagram came in, collaboration expanded in big ways. Okay. So there are different kind of collaboration you can do. Okay, so when I was working with Tommy Hilfiger as a brand, I have done paid collaborations. I have done barter collaboration, wherein I would say that I will give you this particular bag. You create content for my this particular product, which I'm going to launch next fall or next season. Okay, then you can hire a brand ambassador, which has been the most generic kind of collaboration that has been there for a long time. But with launch of Instagram, the shelf life of collaborations have reduced. Even artists like Vicky Kaushal, Alia Bhatt, or any these kind of celebs also do one small collaboration. Okay, not getting into the mode of shooting an ad and all that, which is a very long process. Okay, collaborating with brands is very important, and as a starter you can ask okay. Now, moving on quickly, these are the top 10 hashtags used in 2020. As I said, love is almost close to 2 billion times people have hashtag love. So if you'll go to Instagram and type love, so all the people who have posted, okay, I hope you guys can see my screen. Okay, then Insta good, okay, close to 1 million, 1 billion, sorry. Then fashion, food of the day, photo of the day, beautiful, hashtag art, hashtag happy, okay, hashtag photography. Yeah, I'm going through the presentation only, just sharing the top 20 hashtags of 2020. Okay, hashtag cute. So if any of these hashtags, okay, if you will use any of these hashtags, okay, so if you'll go to Instagram and search any of these hashtags, these hashtags will have close to, so love would have close to 2 billion photos in that. Okay, no worries, Langa. Okay, so just go and explore this, see it for yourself. Okay, now understanding the analytics part is very important. So you need to understand what, so initially you can't do that until unless you have good numbers of followers. There is no point looking at analytics also. At least close to 1,000, minimum is 1,000 you should have. Otherwise you will always have outliers and you will not take good decisions. Don't worry about analytics until unless you don't have 1,000, 2,000 followers. From then only think about this. I'm just introducing the concept to you guys. Okay, what all you can see, your ratio between male and female. Now, so many of people, all of you wanted to know that what is the time, when should I post? From where I have taken this example, if you will see, among their followers are most active in the morning around 12 a.m., not morning, noon, I would say, then around 3 p.m., 6 p.m., and 9 p.m. Okay, so this is the knowledge that they are getting from the analytics. So what is the right time for them to post? Definitely they can decide, okay, I want to post 4 times a day. On first post around 12, then around 3 and 6 and 9. Okay, they say I want to experiment. I would also post something around 9 a.m. Okay, and I will see how it is going for me. If it's not doing well at all, I'll stop putting my efforts there and I'll try and optimize my artwork for these 4 times. Now, again, looking at my audience, when I'm getting the maximum traction, I'm getting maximum traction from Wednesday to Saturday. So I'm going to focus there. The kind of audience, maximum number of audience I can see, 25 to 34 is the people who are reaching out to me. My audience have more of women, so I should develop content which resonates better with women. Okay. but I should not also neglect men because they are also in a great proportion. It is not a very huge gap. Okay. So all these information you will get from the analytics part. Okay. Now, guys, before I end the session, I'm going to leave you with this slide. Okay, this is the kind of earnings Cristiano Ronaldo is having from Instagram. Okay, close to $50 million US dollars I'm talking about. Okay, and these are all David Beckham is having close to $10 million. Okay, that is their only income generated through Instagram. That is the power of Instagram. Okay, obviously these are big celebs, but I wanted to show, I could have shown you lesser data as well, but I wanted to show you the maximum power of Instagram. That's why I'm leaving you with this slide. Now, it is up to you to decide your goal, you know, how far you want to go with it. So, guys, I have come to an end of my presentation. You need to decide your goal and go for it. And I think this is the best opportunity for you guys to, you know, enroll for a scholarship initiative by 360DigiTMG. Okay, this is basically for Malaysia market. Okay, this is not, it is not for India. It is for Malaysia. Jumpstart 2020. Okay, it is a third edition, which is extremely popular program. Okay, it is with leading organizations like IBM, UTM, and Panasonic. Okay, and Innodatatics. So I'll, you know, if you guys decide that your goal is to be in digital marketing field and there you want to develop yourself and develop your career, then I would say this is the right opportunity. And the final decision is definitely with you guys. Yeah. Okay. Now, thank you so much, guys, for listening to me. If you guys have any further questions which you would like me to answer, I'll be very happy to answer for all of you. Tilinga, it is, I'm sorry if I keep pronouncing your name wrong. So it completely depends on the business and the kind of audience you want to serve. Okay, it depends on your product, your business. So yeah, Niti, we'll have Zoom as a regular classes. We'll continue the regular classes on Zoom. All the classes would be conducted on Zoom. So there is no one answer to this, Tilanga, which is most effective platform to advertise. That is exactly a business call that one needs to take and experiment with. Okay, even today when I run Facebook ads for my company, I also run them on Instagram. Okay, there is no one answer to it. Yeah, definitely. If your product, as I gave you an example, if you're launching a company which is only focusing on tank tops and your target audience is 13 to 17 years old, okay, which is not even present on Facebook in current situation. Okay, so people above 18 are so slightly mature audiences there on Facebook. If your target audience is teen, then definitely you have to have a very focused presence on Instagram. Okay, but if you have a broader audience, then Facebook and Instagram both. Okay. Cool, guys. Any more questions before we end the session? If no more questions, then we'll end the session now. Thank you, Stuti, for answering. How about others? Same to you. Take care. Stay safe, guys. Thank you. Thank you, guys. My pleasure connecting with all of you. Okay. So on the top, you could see the links. Okay. Okay. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye. Good night. Okay. On the count of 3, I'm going to end the session. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. Good night, guys. Take care.